Morning. Just got home. New deal came in the mail, so here it is. Boom. It is a 405-pound pole, super powerful neodymium cup magnet with an eye bolt, and it is a finishing magnet. Tell you what, let me take it out of the box first before I put it next to the phone. I've always wondered how they package these things so that they're not sticking to everything else, you know, in the mail truck if it's rolling around damaging other packages if there's electronics, or sticking to the mail trucks themselves. So this is a CMS Magnetics powerful neodymium magnet. So let's see how they do it. Styrofoam, and there it is. Let's undo this thing. So I might have to find something that's not metallic to open it, because I'm afraid if I get my knife too close to it, it might just shoot off to the side. Who knows? Oh, come on now. Give me a minute. Perfect. Old window scraper is just sitting in my shop here. Oh, come on now. Give it to me. Alrighty. So they've got a little metal plate there, I guess, to stick it with the styrofoam in the middle, and then it's also got the hook that goes into the little eyelet so you can put your rope on there. Now I'm guessing this is probably made in China, because if you can see, it's a, oh come on, focus on it. Well, it says a finishing magnet, not fishing. But what I'm going to be doing, magnet fishing. Saw a video on it, looked pretty dang interesting. Where you take your magnet and you put the eye bolt in it, and then you hook up a rope, and you can go to, docks or rivers or lakes or whatever, and see if you can find stuff that people have dropped. Fishing lures or whatever may or may not be down there. So we're going to put this together, and I'm going to take it down the road to a little boat ramp where a bridge goes over top of it, and we'll see what happens. We got the knot put on there. They say that when you put that eyelet bolt into the magnet that you need to put Loctite in there, and I could have swore I had a little thing of Loctite somewhere down there in the garage, but I couldn't find it. So I screwed it in there real tight, and we're going to head on down to the river over here, if I can figure out how to get there, because there's a like a little dirt boat ramp right there that I can see it from the road, but it's down below the bridge, and I'm not exactly sure how you get down there. So we'll go take a look and see if I can find out how to get down there. Might have to look at a map to figure out how to get down there, but it's just a minute or two down the road here. So hopefully we'll be able to find it quickly, and hopefully there won't be anybody down there, because I heard a lot of people saying you don't really want to do that kind of thing around where people are fishing, because it'll scare off the fish. And I'm not trying to get on anybody's nerves. I just want to take it for a test drive and see how it works. The magnet's got 400 pounds of pulling force. So it should be able to pick up some decent stuff. I had a bolt there on the workbench. I got 3 or 4 inches away from it, and it sucked it right to it. So hopefully if I bump up against something, it'll lock right on. So I'm gonna try to figure this out. I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, I found it. Had to turn around to figure it, because I saw it and I passed it. I've never been down here before. Hopefully there's nothing that'll pop my tires. That's weird, there's a skyjack underneath the bridge. See if we can find a spot to park. Walk on down there. Well, there's one person here, but there's a truck with an empty boat trailer, so hopefully they're downriver fishing. That way I can do this without getting anybody mad. So let's go find out what we got. Here we are, underneath the highway. Got my rope all tied off to a tie-off over there. I've thrown in a few times and I feel it catching on a bunch of stuff, but it must be under the mud, or maybe it's just the Powerade bottle hitting a rock or something, but I haven't pulled anything out yet, just like one dirty old fish hook. So let's find out. I'm sure there's going to be something alongside of this boat ramp here. I don't know how far out it goes, but it seems pretty far. So we'll keep on throwing in and see if we can find something. Yeah, I just tossed it next to the boat ramp right after I said that we're trying on the side, and we pulled something up. I'm not exactly sure what it is, just a chunk of metal. I don't know, maybe a piece of a windshield wiper, but I don't know. Empty on the bottom, we'll throw it in the bucket. So I figure even if it's not something that's keepable, it still could be something. I'll just start filling up buckets and then eventually take it to the scrap yard, and that'll get rid of it and get me a few bucks. Alright, I think we're definitely hooked up onto something. Instead of going towards the boat dock, I threw it out toward, off the edge of where the bridge crossing would be. And I can feel it dragging something. And there's some bubbles coming in. Yeah, we definitely got something on there. Let's see what we got. Probably just a piece of rebar or something. What is this here? Well, does that look familiar to anybody? I don't know, whatever it is has been in there a long time, because it is in a rock. Some bolts coming out the bottom. And that side. I don't know, it's completely surrounded by rock though. It's been there a good while. So, let's see what's next. Something else on there now. Haven't really found much. Since I've been out here. Found a lead weight. That was it. Other than that thing that we pulled out earlier. Whatever it is, it's kind of flipping my thing around. You can feel it a little extra weight on there. Oh, alright, let's see here. Looks like a maybe a refrigerator rack. Oh man, this area gets real high when it floods. So I'll throw it in the bucket. Well, unfortunately, it's kind of a slow day for it. I cast all over the left side here, the right side over there, and then down the boat dock, or the boat ramp, and pretty much all I was able to find was that stuff that I showed, just like the old, looks like a refrigerator rack, and then whatever that thing is that we found earlier. I managed to break some rocks off of it. I don't know what it is. Got that kind of thing on the bottom. Looks like what might be some kind of quick disconnect. Top on it. Some random bolts that were in it. Just the can. That was about it. First trip out. At least I found something. So we'll hit another spot at some point later on. See if we can find some. I was going to go farther down the shoreline, but I think there's a guy living down there. Since there's like a little tent made out of a tarp set up and rigged up to a tree and a blanket in there, so I figured, you know what, I'll leave the man alone. So, I'm gonna head on home. We'll try again next time. Thanks for watching. So y'all be good.